Hi again, this video is going to be my pack with me, but specifically my beauty and skincare. If you have watched my pack with me to look at see what was in my hold bag and everything that I have packed into my hold bag, you will see my little beauty and skincare case. So if you would like to see what is in that and me explaining everything that I have in it, then this video is for you. Please keep watching. Right, so I think you will have seen quite a few kind of, I suppose, beauty bloggery, vloggery people speaking about the beauty case that's came out from Cult Beauty. I seen Michaela McDade talking about one that she'd got on Amazon way before anybody was speaking about those ones from Cult Beauty. And recently I saw that Primark are also doing this style of beauty case. So it's basically like a miniature suitcase where it has little dividers that you can pull in and out, and then it has this bit at the back where you can put brushes and an extra zip bit at the back here as well. So the one I got is off of Amazon. I will link it down below. I did have a look at the one in Primark and it was quite nice, although the detailing around the side, the zip was silver. It did come with an extra strap so you could carry it like an over the shoulder strap as well. But also it had here like a PS Pro or something in silver. I preferred it just to be plain black, to be honest with you. So I'll just show you what I've got in here. This is absolutely everything for my kind of week away. Yeah, that's quite a lot for a week away, I know, but it is skincare and makeup. It's not just makeup in here. And actually, it probably wouldn't be quite as bulky if I didn't have as many brushes. But I feel like because I do use a lot of colour when I'm on holiday, I like to have different brushes so that they're not all mixing in together. So as you can see here, it opens like so, and in the top bit is where you can keep all of your brushes. I have here a kind of powder brush, blush brush, highlighter and bronzer brush. I then have various kind of just fluffy brushes for like in the crease type thing. I then have a couple of kind of more packing on colour brushes and a couple of little pencil brushes as well. So that does look like an awful lot, but actually, like I say, if you're using a lot of different colours, then you don't want to be mixing them all together. In saying that, in the back section here, I have these from EcoTools, and it is like face wipes, but for your brushes, and they work really, really well. So I've taken them with me as well, and they slid in the back. Absolutely no problem. So that's kind of all that's here. In here is eyeliners and lip liners. So as you can see here, I've got my kind of collection of all the colours that I've recently picked up from Kiko. If you follow me over on Instagram, you'll see the massive kind of haul that I've done of the Kiko eyeliners, because I'm really, really enjoying them. And you can see all the kind of colours I've got here. This happens to be a lip liner from Kiko that I really like the colour of, this kind of coral one. And then this is a kind of really nice khaki green from Urban Decay, so I've brought that as well. And then I have the Revolution liquid liner, Renaissance liner, whatever it's called, and I think that's it. So that's all the kind of pencils that I have in there. And that velcros shut as well, so that's quite nice. In here I have a little bag, another one of these little bags. I can't remember where I got all these little bags, but there's cotton wool pads and cotton buds and 2 muslin cloths as well to wash my face. In this bit here is all skincare, so I have a micellar water, I have the Queen of Hungry Mists from Oromavisca, I have 2 smaller sachets of moisturisers and serums that I wanted to give a bash while I was away. I then have my SPF from La Roche-Posay. I have 2 products from Drunk Elephant. I have the C Firma Day Cream because this is going to be my kind of vitamin C while I'm away, and I have the Luxury Virgin Marula Oil as well because I think that would be quite useful to have when I'm in a dry kind of heat. I have also the Life Radiance Mask from Declare. This is lovely. You just put it on for 3 minutes and it works in a flash. I think that's what it's called, like mask flash balm or something like that. It's really, really good. A nice radiance boosting mask. So I've got that one with me as well. Now, my normal skincare routine, I would usually use acids and retinols at home. When I go abroad, I generally don't use retinol, even if I'm wearing a factor 50, because I just don't like to run the risk. But what I do is bring the mini of the Rose Tonic instead of use the Glow Tonic because it's a more gentle toner, so I prefer to use that while I'm away abroad rather than stripping my skin right back. Also, because a lot of the products that I use are from The Ordinary, they are in glass bottles and it's quite difficult to decant them. So I'm bringing this mini of No. 7's Protect and Perfect Intense and Advanced Serum. It's basically supposed to be like a hydrating serum, so I'm bringing that as well. In these little jars here, I have Kate Somerville's Wrinkle Warrior. Again, a mini moisturiser, just because I thought I want to use it up and why not do it while I'm on holiday. This here is Dr. Jarrett's Tiger Balm. This is the one that has SPF 30 but also has a bit of a tint in it, so it takes any redness out of your skin. And this is all I have left, so I decanted it and I thought I'll try and use that up while I'm away as well. This here is the Kiehl's avocado cream. What's it called? Creamy eye cream, and it's got avocado in it. I've just decanted a smaller amount into this little, I think this is a Sephora jar actually, so that it would fit into here. And then I have my Clinique Moisture Surge moisturiser, because this is probably what I would use at night as a heavier moisturiser. I also have the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm in a miniature, because I think that's a really good idea. I love that they do miniatures rather than having to decant some of my bigger cleansing balms into tiny pots. And I have the Glossy Milky Jelly Cleanser, because this is what I like to wash my face with in the morning. I then have, for some reason, 2 sets of tweezers. I only need 1 set of tweezers, so I'll get rid of this one. And I have a little kind of lipstick, SPF 20, just because I feel like my lips are an area that do burn quite quickly. It's like playing a game of Jenga sometimes. There we go. So that's all my skincare in there. In this section here, I have a couple of base type things, a couple of lip things. I will just show you what is in here. I then have a miniature of the Arborian CC cream, and this is the dark one. This is one of these ones that comes out kind of as a pale cream. As you can see, it's white there, and then changes to your skin tone. And the dark one does really go quite dark for my skin, but when I've got a tan, it matches perfectly. I then have the Laura Mercier Radiance Foundation Primer. Now, I'm not taking any foundation with me, but this is a lovely glowy type product, and I love using things like that. And this is a miniature size of something that I just couldn't take the Kiehl's Glow Formula or the No. 7 Radiance Balm because they're just too big, so I thought I would bring this one. I've then got a miniature of the Becca Opal, but this is like the Spotlight one. So it's kind of like a highlighting cream, but it's just for particular areas. So I would put this like kind of top of my Cupid's bow, top of my brows, just for a bit more kind of glowy, dewy look to the skin. I have 2 perfumes. This one is from L'Occitane and it's Beauregard or something. Oh god, what's the name of this one? It's very fresh, it's very clean and fresh. It's almost like a grassy smell. God, for the life it escapes me of what the name of this perfume is, but it's lovely and I will link it below. And then I have a miniature of the Dolce & Gabbana, the One. Obviously I have the Chloe one in my bag as well, so that gives me kind of 3 options, but this is probably my kind of favourite one for evenings. Even when I'm at home, I really enjoy this, so I popped this in here. I have a miniature Monsieur Big mascara because, like I said, I've had my lashes done, so during the day I'm not going to bother, but maybe at night I would like to have a little bit extra something, so that's going in there. I then have this eye foil from Lottie London, just because I think it might be quite fun on holiday to give that wee like golden iridescent glow to something across your eyelids. It gives you a bit of sparkle and glitter without the mess, to be honest with you. So I'm going to take that with me too. And this is a matte, oh you've heard me rave about this a million times, why am I even telling you? The Alverde matte lipstick in Rosewood. The only matte one that I'm taking, and I think it's really nice. The other lip products I'm going to be taking with me are the Lancome Juicy Shaker in Grapefruit, because it's a lovely kind of orange colour, and this is a Kiko Milano balm, coloured balm, and it's in a beautiful kind of red colour. It says it's raspberry. I would argue that it's much more red than kind of pink raspberry, but they're going as well. Now in this back section here I have 2 palettes. I'm taking the Urban Decay Naked Heat Petite or Petite Heat palette. I'm also going to take this MAC one, which I've decanted a few shadows into. I think this is, oh god, what is this one? Humid, New Crop, Satin Taupe and Max Chrome Yellow. So you know I'm loving a yellow shade at the moment, so I think that'll give me enough kind of variation on looks to do, and then I've obviously got this one for my more kind of naturals. But in saying that, I have all of these eyeshadow sticks from Kiko. Actually, this one here is Laura Mercier's Copper. This one is absolutely stunning, but these are wonderful, wonderful dupes for this, and this is so expensive. So I picked up these, they don't have names, I'm afraid, they just have numbers from Kiko. And this one, for instance, it's like this bright, it's almost like fizzy orange, I want to say. Like, it's just a bright, bright kind of Fanta orange with gold flecks through it. It's like iridescent, it's got all this, oh, I can't even explain to you just how beautiful this is. It looks rubbish on the camera in comparison. If you get a chance, you should go in and look at these. They are called the Long Lasting Eyeshadow Stick, and they're supposed to last 8 hours. Whether they last 8 hours is questionable, but for the price of them, they're wonderful. I'm also going to take the remainder of my Honey Bronze from the Body Shop. There's very little left of this, but it'll come in useful on this trip, and I will use it up. So that is also in there. I have a little beauty blender in there as well, just a fresh kind of clean one. And in this tiny square section at the back here, I have got miniature sizes of pretty much everything. I'll just show you. Oh, come out, come out. So I have a miniature of Hula, a miniature of Dandelion, because it's a really nice pink colour and I really enjoy that. I have a miniature of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette, a miniature of Becca's Moonstone. I then have this single eyeshadow from number 7, and it is called Khaki. Now, I would say this is much more of a true khaki than the likes of Humid is. Humid is definitely more of a green. So I've taken this one as well because I tried this on with one of these pencils the other day. Basically just smudged in this green pencil, put this over the top, and it was glorious and so quick. So I'm going to take this little single eyeshadow as well. And then this beautiful blusher, which I think for a sunny beach holiday, it's bright orange, like coral orange, and it's so nice. So I picked up that one as well. That's actually new, and that is there. So that is it. I hope that was useful. I hope you can see kind of how I've managed to condense down slightly without taking hundreds of palettes and things like that. By taking the little kind of creamy eyeshadow sticks, it's so much easier, and especially on a beach holiday where you do want to have a little bit of colour and a little bit of interest. I know lots of people will be like, I just don't wear makeup when I go abroad, but actually I really like to wear a little bit of colour on my eyes, especially when I go to kind of hot places and you're wearing more exotic clothing and stuff like that. So hopefully that was interesting to you, and you can also check out my carry-on luggage as well, what I take on the plane with me and what I use to have a little bit of a spa session to myself on the plane. But now I am going to go and relax and chill for a little while, and then tomorrow I will be up bright and early to jet off. So when you are watching this, I will be relaxing on a sun lounger somewhere with a cocktail. Not to rub it in or anything. But anyway, thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!